start tearing down this frame for the Studebaker over there. Yeah, it should be golden. Nothing too crazy over here going on, but god damn, I love that rear window on this goddamn thing. Look at it. Already looks like it's chopped. There's some stylish shit going on with those dudes over there in the fucking 50s. Back in the day. Cleaned up the column. Everything's pretty complete, even the missing heater vent is in there, so it's gonna be pretty golden. Just a little bit of cancer there, but nothing too structural. I'm just gonna repair the floor right there, and boom, everything should be golden. Closer than yesterday, anyway. Let's see if I can fit the 8 bills on this hump. Probably. It's fucking expensive. In the city, we came out of Polvos for a day and shit. Es como la que tiene Adrián, pero más chiquilla. Está en verga, es un motor Honda.
¿De carro?
No, de moto, pero es 4 cilindros Honda.
Una madre.
¿Los rines eso?
Carro.
Luces de 59 Cadillac. This won't take air any longer. I kept airing it up, you know, but I just won't anymore. So I gotta change the tire to be able to roll some shit out, because the parts to do the pan swap are in, so I gotta change it to front pan swap so I can clear the fuck end steering and cross member. Yeah, that's what's gonna be the move for the 65 Caddy. I'm gonna get a Chevrolet motor here pretty soon, but yeah. really just want to stop because it's gonna hold me back. So I'm gonna fucking put, even though I really don't want to, put my fucking, because this is part of a set that I have of whites on steels with the rings that I just have chilling, and the brand new tires are mine. They're gonna be for a truck that comes up or something insane. But I don't have any other roller 5x5 with air here in the fucking property. I have like 20 flat ones and shit. So hopefully this doesn't take long. I know that this one has a tire in here. It's a 15 white. It might work on those rims. So who knows? You see, sometimes I feel like when I talk to my customers, they just don't listen to what the fuck not, because the fucking freeze plugs are all rotted. My G, you know. And to be honest, when they brought the engine, I just kind of like took a look at it overall. So the engine was here, kind of looked at it, and I did see it had a little bit of bleed through, but I didn't, like in this one it had a little bit of bleed through, but it's still solid. So I was like, man, you know, I don't know, but these are definitely fucking rotted through. And then just to put in perspective, imagine the inside of the fucking chambers for the cooling, for the head gaskets and all that shit, for the heads and the fucking water jackets in the motor. Just by poking this shit a little bit, you get a fucking, all the metal inside is falling out of it and shit because it's rotting inside. I don't know. We went to look at other engine that was just the same condition, probably. Probably worse anyway, though, the other one. It could still run. But I don't know if it's going to be fucking last you. And then this is the rear main seal engine oil. So I'm going to have to fucking address that. But other than that, looking for a set of center caps for these rims. The ones that catch in those little ears. What is it? 8-inch? Chevy Talk Dish, or is it 5-inch? I forgot. But I know the bigger one for the 3/4 is the 11-inch. I don't need those. I need the ones before those. But anyway, I have a set of 14s and 15s. White wall with the rings. Just need the caps for a fucking Silverado or something. That's gonna happen here soon. The owner brought me a nice roller, so that's good. Thank you. I caught the sick ass box for my fucking Harley at the swap meet for $5. All leather. That bitch is bad. I'm always conflicted with the windshield because I hate the couplet, but it's just so functional and nice to ride with. But you know what I'm saying, I like the shaped look, but I've just been rolling with the windshield all winter, but the sun's coming out. But I'm gonna take the bitch off, but I guess function over farm for a while. Know what I'm saying? Same thing with the fender. Reverse the chop bob, and I changed it back to this Escape Chicken had chicks out here on her own trip. It's 5 of them. so surprising that they're actually bringing the mail to the crib. They never used to. Homegirl always lies about bringing it and just fucking doesn't bring it. She puts in the paper that she came, but that we weren't here, but she don't come. OBS Chevy. You still see a few out there. I had to put all the seals, pull them, all the rotten seals was a bitch for the freeze plug seals. The only good one is that one, but that's because the motor had already fucked up somewhere down the line and they put a new one. It's not even painted and it's not the same material as the newer Sync model thing. More corrosive protection. But here they are. A little rotten. A little crunchy on the edges. And I gotta do a rear main seal on this also. Progress. I think I'm gonna run a C10 motor mounts. Either C10 or Regal. That's what usually works good. She here. It's about that time. That was dope. Tell you what, this has probably been the hardest part of the whole fucking swap was this goddamn drive shaft conversion. And once again, I had to put the fucking, change the center flange out, and I got new U-joints for like the fucking third time. Now I'm just gonna put the Chevrolet tip on it, and we should be in business. The drive shaft is shafted. New U-joints, locks, everything. Caddy in one end, Chevy in the other. Now I gotta install it on the car and see where it's gonna land to see where my current transmission cross member wants to be at. Thing is that the fucking bolts are like some sort of fine thread. I gotta install it on the car and see where it's gonna land to see where my current transmission cross member wants to be at. Thing is that the fucking bolts are like some sort of fine thread. had this fucking problem with Cadillacs before from the 60s that they have weird ass threads. So I'm gonna see what kind of fine American thread it might be. I have to fucking hunt down 4 bolts here at the yard, and it should be golden. Yes, sir. Finally found the IROX I need home. Wiring seems simple enough. Here's the purple for the starter GM style, and the red. Thinking this is either a fucking other power or a fucking trigger wire. I don't know. It should be the purple though. This was the cruise control, which is not long even, not even 5. And this is power to ignition, which got check voltage. Hopefully it doesn't have some sort of ballast. But if it don't, I can just run it straight to the HEI with a modern distributor. So should be golden. For charging, I'm gonna just run a Tractor Light 94 volt with a bridged over alternator with 1 wire. You guys know. Lee. This little Bruce Lee is gonna work good. I call him Bruce Lee because one time I was talking to a customer, and then he's like, "Get one of those Bruce Lees," and I'm like, "Lee." This little Bruce Lee is gonna work good. I call him Bruce Lee because one time I was talking to a customer, and then he's like, "Get one of those Bruce Lees," and I'm like, "Why Bruce Lee?" He's like, "Cause it's Chinese, but it's American." Because it's a fucking pretty much a Carter clone from China, but yeah, badass. They work really good. I mean, it's just a copy design. You can just open it and you know how to fuck with it because it's just a Carter. I think it's a 600 CFM or some shit like that. I was tripping because these are actually on the 390s, 360s for the Jeeps too. I think it's a 460 or for whatever. Some plate and box all these fucking changes I'm doing in so it can be like super fucking strong. But I don't know if you can tell. I already took like fucking 6 inches out of this frame from each side. Some plate and box all these fucking changes I'm doing in so it can be like super fucking strong. But I don't know if you can tell. I already took like fucking 6 inches out of this frame from each side. Because these frames taper to the sides. There you can see I haven't trimmed the excess of what I narrowed and shit. So basically, you cut them in offset and then you splice them and then box it all around with fucking plate, and that should be golden. It was the fucking like 46 inches that it needs to be able to put the stud on it, but it's gonna be golden. You cut them in offset and then you splice them and then box it all around with fucking plate, and that should be golden. It was the fucking like 46 inches that it needs to be able to put the stud on it, but it's gonna be golden. It's gonna have a C-notch and everything. Again, cheapest way to go around fucking getting into one of these trucks is frame swapping it. This oil pump swap for the front pan, like in the old Nova or a GTO, they had the fucking front pump with a long pickup, but there's fucking some sort of moisture here in the oil. A little milkshakey. Hopefully it's not a blown head gasket and it's just like moisture that's accumulated for it being sitting. Assembly lube and treated real nice and shit, but I don't even think it's gonna hold that long. It's pretty marked there. Whatever. Do. Whatever. Do. So fucking gutsy. Just $5. Should be golden. This bitch only holds 3 gallons. It's a small tank for a fucking full-size engine. Even though when this came out as the 107 was like the biggest Harley engine, and now they have like the 135 crate engine after the 131, so I don't know. Nice, I like your fairing. Nice, I like your fairing. This thing's pretty cool looking. I'm supposed to put a starter in it, see what it does. I would take that shit the fuck off. Why would you do this to it? Why would you do this to it? I don't know. I don't think it belongs there. Fucking shouldn't, right? I don't know. You call me? Nah, man. Fucking tripping. I don't know anyway. But let's see. The starter's right there. I see it. This motherfucker is beautiful. I like the little skull details on the sides there. I know I have power because of how fucking door light works. That's pretty insane. This is a 71, I believe. And here we go, I guess. I know I have power because of how fucking door light works. That's pretty insane. This is a 71, I believe. And here we go, I guess. This shit has some fucking tight ass headers. Doesn't let the starter drop. I'm pretty sure that's where I had it before. Didn't want to change it. Yeah, it's not probably gonna happen here. I don't know if I have to lift the motor to take the fucking header out. Yep. At a fucking time of my life taking off the fucking starter bolts too, though. It's like fucking half turn by half turn. Been here for like a... Yep. At a fucking time of my life taking off the fucking starter bolts too, though. It's like fucking half turn by half turn. Been here for like an hour and still haven't been able to fucking do shit. I took it off entirely, like the starter's loose, but it just won't drop because the headers are fucking in the way. And then all these little hour and still haven't been able to fucking do shit. I took it off entirely, like the starter's loose, but it just won't drop because the headers are fucking in the way. And then all these little... What I'm seeing here is that these fucking header bolts are rusted as shit. I know for a fact at least one of them's gonna snap. What I'm seeing here is that these fucking header bolts are rusted as shit. I know for a fact at least one of them's gonna snap. Man, these valve covers are sick as shit. 390 valve covers. Onto the head gasket, and then the push rods go through the fucking intake manifold. So if you want to change the gasket, you have to take off the fucking whole valve train and undo the fucking push rods and valves and all that shit. Because the fucking paint here has been eaten by the antifreeze leaking from the fucking thermostat gasket. And probably undo the exhaust from the back and drop the header, see if it drops enough. If not, I have to lose the motor mounts. Loosen the motor mounts. Lift. This is just today's, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't have been sitting for a couple of days anyway, but yeah, there she is. Legit cold start. It ain't that cold anyway though. This goddamn fucking Bruce Lee Chinese carburetors be golden though, you saying? Give her a little watch and our mad transmission oil fucking lit. Every nut and bolt, baby, ground up. Top panel section by yours truly.